Next, we have Dean. He's going to talk to us about Concord Cancer Foundation Grants Program.
All right, so the Concord Cancer Foundation Grants and Awards Program began in 1984 with one grant to Dr. Judith Cower for $16,000. And since then, we've given out over $100 million more to over 1,000 researchers in at least 65 countries. As you can see here, we started off small, but we're able to give out now, this year we've given out 58 YIAs and 10 CDAs. Although we've had 143 applications for Young Investigator Awards and 73 applications for Career Development Awards. So the success rate isn't as high as we'd all hope, but we do have the funds to give out. So we have four main types of Career Development Awards for all stages of career. All the categories are open internationally. And I'll go briefly into each of them. Other grants and awards that we give out are for first for underrepresented populations in medicine, our medical student rotation, which provides a 8 to 10 week clinical or clinical research oncology rotation, plus funding to travel to the ASCO annual meeting. We also give out a Resident Travel Award, which supports residents from underrepresented populations to attend the ASCO annual meeting. Our International Development and Education Award provides support for early career oncologists in low and middle income countries. Recipients of this award attend ASCO's annual meeting and participate in a post-meeting visit to their mentor's institution in the United States or Canada. Recipients of this award also receive 3 years of complimentary ASCO membership, including a subscription to the Journal of Clinical Oncology. The International Innovation Grant provides funding to support novel and innovative projects to reduce cancer burden in local communities in low and middle income countries, and transfer to other low and middle income countries as well. These are 1-year research grants of up to $20,000. The Long-Term International Fellowship provides early career oncologists in developing nations with support and resources needed to advance their training by deepening their relationship with the United States or Canadian colleague at his or her institution. This is a 1-year, $150,000 medical fellowship. Recipients must return to their home institutions after completing their international fellowship and are expected to disseminate information or the knowledge that they have gained. For our career development grants, we have first the research professorships, which are topic-specific competitions designed to provide flexible funding to outstanding researchers who have made and are continuing to make significant contributions to the field, and who provide mentorship to junior researchers. These are $500,000 grants over a 5-year period. The applicants must be physicians or by international standards or in the U.S. They must be a full professor or the international equivalent. The Advanced Clinical Research Award. So the Advanced Clinical Research Award is a topic-specific competition designed to fund investigators who are in their 4th to 9th year of a full-time faculty appointment in clinical department at an academic institution at the time of the research grant submission. Past topics have included breast cancer, colorectal cancer, hematologic malignancies, lung cancer, and sarcoma. And you can see we've given out a majority of our ACRA awards in breast cancer. However, we have had others as well. The research must have a patient-oriented focus and include clinical research study and or translational research involving human subjects. Proposals with a predominant focus on in vitro or animal studies, even if clinically relevant, are not allowed. And this is a 3-year grant totaling $450,000. Our second largest award is our most numerous award is the Career Development Award. As you can see here, we are in our 25th year of Career Development Awards. In total, we've given out 242 awards, totaling more than $44 million. And 35% of our Career Development Awards have been prior Young Investigator Award recipients. The Career Development Award provides funding to clinical researchers who have received their initial faculty appointment to establish an independent clinical research program. It's a 3-year cancer grant totaling $200,000. The applicant must be a physician, MD, DO, or international equivalent, who is within the first to third year of a full-time primary faculty appointment in a clinical department at a medical institution at the time of submission. Grant applications from candidates with existing career development awards, such as K23, K08, or any other type of career development award, will not be considered. We do not allow overlap with the Young Investigator Awards, so Young Investigator recipients who apply for Career Development Awards must be done with their Young Investigator Award if they are awarded the Career Development Award. This year's request for application, our proposal is currently available on our website, which I'll post the site link later. So as the CDA is intended to be a patient-oriented focus, including clinical research study or translational research involving human subjects, here is the ASCO's definition of clinical research. So proposals with a predominant focus on in vitro or animal studies, again, even if clinically relevant, are not allowed. The last award that I'll be talking about is the Young Investigator Award. The purpose of the Young Investigator Award is to fund physicians during the transition from a fellowship program to faculty appointment. It's a 1-year grant totaling $50,000 with mandatory mentorship requirement. The applicant must be a physician, MD, DO, or international equivalent, who is currently within the last 2 years of his or her subspecialty training at an academic medical institution at the time of grant submission. And also, new this year, must be within 10 years of obtaining his or her medical degree. All subspecialties of oncology research, clinical or translational, are encouraged to apply. And this request for proposal is also available on our website. So here you can see the Young Investigator Award and Career Development Award subject areas that have been funded since the inauguration of the program. So you can see we have a very diverse slate of grants that we've given out in the various subject areas. However, the top subject areas are leukemia, myelodysplasia and transplantation, breast cancer, genitourinary cancer, lung cancer, and tied are tumor biology and human genetics and developmental therapeutics, clinical pharmacology and immunology. So how to apply? Applications for the Young Investigator Award and Career Development Award open on July 1st of this year. The applications are due on September 22nd. This is the Conquer Cancer Foundation grants portal at grants.conquercancerfoundation.org. For the downloadable RFP, you can go to that site /YIA or CDA in caps. We do not consider late applications. Please do not wait until the week before, as the previous speakers have said, especially with, I don't know how it is with other grants, but we require the mentor, sponsor, and institutional approval officer to upload documents before the deadline. So in order to give them the time to upload the documents that they're required to do, it's really advantageous to begin the process as early as possible. And so just to highlight what many of the other speakers have said, these are common Young Investigator and Career Development Award application problems that we have seen in the past. Like Heather said, feasibility issues. If there's a lack of demonstration that you can obtain the drug, there's no IRB approval, collaborators haven't submitted letters of support, that detracts from the application. Once again, being over-ambitious, not fitting the grant timeline. The Young Investigator Award is a 1-year award, and the Career Development Award is a 3-year award. If you have too much or too many specific aims, that also detracts. To Dr. Thomas's point, with the applicant's role, both in the mentor letter and in the application itself, it's critical that the applicant make known to the reviewers their role in the project. Oftentimes it appears to the reviewers that it's the mentor's project that has been tacked on or given to the applicant, and that is deleterious to the application. The mentoring plan for how the applicant will be trained is weak. That is seen oftentimes and is not looked upon favorably. Not following the RFP. Heather talked about this again. If it's, you need to follow what the RFP requires, and lack of biostatistics, as Carla had mentioned, that oftentimes brings down the score. We do have a biostatistician score in addition to 2 scientific reviewers. So before getting to our selection meeting, their score counts 1/3 of the total application score. So it really impacts if the biostatistical plan is weak. Once again, if the application is not clear and concise, at times we've seen weak institutional support and other weak letters of support, also detracting from the application. 2 new criteria or modifications of criteria for the 2017 cycle. YA applicants must be within 10 years of obtaining his or her medical degree at the time of grant submission. And for the Career Development Award criteria, faculty appointment now begins at the entry-level faculty position within the applicant's institution. For example, instructor, lecturer, assistant professor, assistant member, or the international equivalent of that. And also, previously, if you had resubmitted a Young Investigator Award or a Career Development Award, it was optional to write a response letter to previous critiques. Now it's mandatory. And it's a 1-page documentation of the response to the previous critiques. As you walked in today, we handed paper copies of the Grants Writing Workshop survey. You can also go to this website or scan the QR code. In order for us to help strengthen this workshop, we ask that you respond to the survey and give us any critiques and helpful information that would help strengthen the workshop. If you have any questions for the Concord Cancer Foundation grants, you can email us at grants@concord.org. Any questions?